Imagine once owning quite possibly one of Roblox's biggest games, just for you to lose 80% of your players. Today I'm gonna be discussing with you guys how Roblox's infamous game Jailbreak go from an all-time 100,000 current players to barely averaging 20,000 players. As a young teenager, Asimo always had a passion of creating games. He learned from experimenting from different games, each of them having different genres, which helped him develop such a skill. Then he officially co-created the infamous game Jailbreak on June 1st of 2017. This was the current state of the game back in 2017. It would go on and on until July of 2017. The game would break a massive 100,000 concurrent players in the game. Despite Jailbreak's massive success, there would be major glitches, exploits which were ruining the fun of this game. Players found ways to exploit their way into cheating and duplicating items. Now you guys have to understand about the negativity about the game, right? The game would go on to win several awards for its unique style, but there were a lot of pay-to-win players which were ruining the game. There was a lot of repetitiveness, like no update, same cars in robbery locations. This is what a gameplay in 2025 looks like. Literally the same. There isn't such a twist. Other than that, there's better graphics and more things to do. But the objective of the game is still the same. The game should add zombies, etc., something that would add a twist, making the game more competitive. And don't forget that it stood for almost 8 years. It's normal for the creator to lose interest. Not a lot of people would be able to make a game be popular for so long. For example, a game like Blox Fruits averaging almost 300,000 players minimum. There's so many things to do, like traveling to different world, islands, fighting bosses, trading. Not a lot of games have this type of criteria. I'm not saying Jailbreak is a bad game, but it has the same entire gameplay for the past 8 years. There's so much to both of these games, but as you know, Jailbreak has lack of updates. Not to mention about some of the community. Now let's talk about how Jailbreak could improve from my perspective. Personally, I think they should add a dynamic gameplay, like adding more game modes, like team-based, mini-games, or seasonal challenges. Not to mention anti-cheating in moderation, as Asimo and Bag worked on, reducing less hacks and exploits. But I think they should make a game mode where there are hackers and exploits, just don't make it permanent. Also probably add an interactive and evolving map, like add more locations to the game and make the fans choose what you guys should add as well. Collaborations and special timed events would help as well, since it could help you promote the game and probably bring back some old items that players loved. The most important of all is the story mode. It would drastically help the game, or add narrative elements. This would allow players to have a deeper progression and better understanding of the game. There goes the dopamine as well. It would make the players more addicted to the game and learning new things. Don't forget to add missions to make children more protected. By focusing on all these criteria, it could potentially bring back the players and the fun to it. All thought the rough times and the good times, we gotta understand the success of this game. It was a revolutionized Roblox game with an open world inspired by prison life and GTA. The game would go on and win the record-breaking launch. Craft. Maya Cernumshis. Dennis Daly. Napkinate. The game would go on to win several awards, like Jailbreak. Huge success managed has resulted them to win over more than 20 nominations, 13 awards won in the 5th annual Bloxy Award. Not to mention that they have a billion Robux empire. They earned approximately 3 million USD. Although they weren't number one, but the memories are glorious. Jailbreak was also Roblox's first game to ever reach 1 billion visits. The developers Asimo and Bag managed to keep the game fresh for years. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys can like and subscribe, because researching all this info took so long. Thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next video.